With all the tasks that you're juggling between AIR LA brand and Eagle Records, what motivates you to keep going?
I love winning.
I hear you.
I really love winning.
Yeah.
And I just think that, and I say this in the most humble way, if I was 15 years old, 16 years old, or just a young teenager, I wish I had somebody to look at like myself that's like, I don't gang bang, like I'm not trying to put it on Front Street, like, and I just do me. But at the same time, it's like I still be coming over here to the dice game, still regular with me, you know what I mean? But I could do this shit really legally though, like, and I'm doing it 100% legally. So I mean, I got a little brother. My little brother 12 years old, so bro, I want to do everything like me, you know what I mean?
That's
regardless
a beautiful
of, it's amazing, right? But even looking at that, he looking at me like, I don't gotta like really be negative because he like my brother managed blast.
It's
like,
no reason to be on bull.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. What are some of the near future plans for Vic, Act Right, and Eagle?
So Eagle, we did the joint venture. So now we just moved into the Red Bull office. You know what I mean? So we got the whole first floor of Red Bull. So that was one. Just making sure we scaling the business properly to Blast trajectory, making sure like he don't outgrow the business and the staff. So that's one on that side, just building out the staff more. Probably got like 3 or 4 more employees to hire this year. And then on the Act Right side, really just my last year, I just kind of took that off to build my network and my contacts. It's like all the people that I was trying to get to having conversation with the Act Right before, now they just be on my line. Regular, like just topping it up, regular business. So I'll just be seeding little stuff out, like to different artists that I fuck with and stuff like that. Like they be going crazy over little shit. So I'm like, okay, I know how I'm gonna do this. This, and
it make more sense now.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I mean, honestly, bro, as the company get bigger, my goal is to not have to be as much of a foot soldier. To be able to operate more and make sure that the operation is running smoothly, so everything click on all cylinders.
Right.
So yeah.
One more question about Red Bull. When y'all partner with them, did you worry about public perception at all? Like it's Red Bull, like.
Nah, bro. Cause I mean, if you think about like what you said earlier, like when I was throwing parties in high school, I ain't throw parties with nobody but myself.
Facts.
So it was like niggas were still coming to that shit. You feel me? Like same thing.
If the work is quality, it's quality.
The same thing with the no gang banging. And I understood too, like. When we was doing the music shit, I already, like when Blast told me he produced Do Your Gutter, I was like, okay. So then I started doing a deep dive of like all the people he was in contacts with, like who he was making cover art for. And so he pretty much was covering the whole landscape of everybody that was popping in the 2000s when we was in high school and shit like that. And I'm like, damn, you did a lot of work on this type of stuff. So I'm like, okay, that plus what I did on my own in Los Angeles, me playing sports, me in college, all that type of stuff, that combined, it don't matter about who you with, you know what I'm saying? But
as long as they help you get the job.
And we also knew we had to have leverage though to be able to get ownership, because it still wasn't like the biggest thing Blast had rolling for him was really 6-tape. So although 6-tape was making good money on Distro Kid, at the same time it's not money that you're gonna change the culture with. You know what I mean? Right. So with that, Red Bull was also an option to where we understood they needed us too. You feel me?
It was like perfect.
Last rap group they had was probably Warm Brew. That was the last rap act they had. But outside of that, nothing had ever been successful, right? So we turn around now. Blast was the highest grossing artist across all genres last year in Red Bull. So when you do them type of stats, you know, you kind of build negotiation leverage for the long run.
Yeah, for sure.
Even the first deal we did with them, it was only for one project. So we broke up the first project, the Deluxe, the Just for Clarity, and 6-tape. Them was all separate business deals. So we just read up one time, and then another one off, then another one off, and another one off. And then that's when it was like, okay, we just pretty much did 4 different contract periods with them. The business was smooth. We seen what type of leverage we built with them. And then they also, I mean, they had to let us hit the circuit. We hit the circuit and went to every label, bro. Like I remember sitting on the top of Capitol Records like, damn.
Really?
I look at this shit on the freeway all the time.
Every day.
And now I'm in a whole negotiation meeting where we in here for 2-3 hours, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth on numbers, all type of shit. So, you know, that nip line different when you say negotiating equity in positions you'll never see, because some people will never see that, bro.
Yeah, no, that's like, different, bro. That's some heavy stuff right there.
So just talking to all the major labels, it kind of gave us a different respect and appreciation for Red Bull, just because of what the initiative they showed off the vision.
Y'all both got good credit with each other at this point. Yeah, most definitely. What's the AIR EVGLE though? Like, how did that come about? That's some holding. Like,
so
I had people hit me up like, bro, you seen Blast playing, bro? Like,
so really, bro, the basis of it is all off creative marketing, bro.
Yeah, I seen you just dropped the merch to go along with it. Yeah, I'm like, it's beautiful.
So, one day we was in the studio, it was me, Blast, Allison, and Aaron.
Yeah.
And we were just like, bro, we need to bring an experience. So me, I'm like, we be going to the airport all the time. We going to the United Sky Club, to the fucking Delta Business Play. I'm like, let's make a play on that. You feel me? Like, we finna take flight type. So we end up building that shit out like 3 hours in the studio.
Yeah, that shit.
Then Aaron built out all the decks for it. Yeah. And then shit, bro, Blast go crazy with the graphic design.
Yeah, so that shit hard.
Plane, end up stamping it on a plane, and I was like, people gonna think you really bought a plane.
Yeah, bro, because automatically you already know how people think. Like, the first thought process of it is like, everybody want to travel in luxury and shit. So when you see a nigga got his logo on the side of the plane, it's like, dang.
And if you think, and the thing is, people that know us was freaking out like, damn, y'all niggas bought a plane.
Yeah.
So I'm over like, think about what other 49 states think that don't know nothing
at
about
all.
Us, that's watching from afar through a lens. So. Bro, that was really just to kick off the spark of the conversation on that whole project.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, just the creativity behind the merch, the build out. We did a pop-up shop in a jet hangar. We had that shit all built out, all type of stuff. So
really gave people an experience.
Yeah, I think that's really, we, on the flip side of working with Red Bull, we understand that we working against much larger music machines.
Yeah.
So we got to keep the creativity super high, because most artists, I don't really know a lot of artists, period, that are even bringing that type of aesthetic to the table, right?
That's like a whole damn art installation.
In LA, bro, the only nigga doing that is really like Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, bro, is probably I would say the best one doing it.
Yeah, him and like people from Top Dog.
Right, people from Top Dog, Larry Jones, you know what I'm saying? But those people were like, that's 1 out of 1,000 artists.
Yeah, for sure. So for sure. Everybody else just shooting videos.
Hell yeah. And then ultimately, I think that those are the things that's going to set us up for when Blast doesn't feel like making music at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're going to have different outlets to be able to give different experiences. We're going to have good credit to where if Blast don't drop music for a year, we have an Eagle event. People going to know the Eagle event going to roll regardless.
Yeah, and people going to pull up for sure. Most definitely. That's pretty much it, man. Thank you for coming through the Projects and Politics.
Appreciate
it. It's my dog Vic, Eagle, Act Right LA.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.